Hi, I'm Nina, and I'm going to be talking about all of the really cool secondhand pieces on my wish list for end of summer going into fall right now. If you haven't seen part one of this video where I'm talking about new pieces, I put that out about 2 or 3 days ago, and this is fully just a continuation on that. So once I get into talking about all the pieces, I'm going to look a little different because I am recording this after the fact. Once I realized I had just talked for way too long about all these cool clothes, shoes, and bags. Before we get into the finds, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe so I can see you next time. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you want to see my almost daily outfits, I try to put on my Instagram stories almost every day. All right, let's get into the actual video. Okay, now let's get into the secondhand stuff. This is high stakes because these are one of a kind, you guys, and they're really cool. We're gonna start with eBay. Yes, there's like 20 things. So I'm gonna try to go through them kind of quickly. This really beautiful embroidered vintage hennes chiffon blouse. It is sheer, so you would have to wear like a slip tank or something underneath. But I think it's so beautiful. It reminds me of the stuff that Realization Par is putting out right now. And I think this is a really beautiful little chiffon blouse, and it fits in with my little pre-fall trends. So next, these fun sandals. I think these are really cute. These have been on my list since last spring. I don't know why I didn't just buy them, but there's a reason. And so I haven't bought them because I've continued to not buy them. Oh, because they're an 8.5 wide, and that was a little bit too big for me. But they're really cute. I love the little shell design. I also think this could be fun to wear in like transition times, like this with a really wide leg jean and like a chunky sweater. I think it would be so fun to wear in like September when it's getting a little bit colder, but you still want to hold on to summer. Maybe you're like going for like a chilly beach day and it's kind of gloomy, cloudy, but you have to have your little slide shoes on. This is perfect for that. Next, these really cool Vintage Express pants. I've also seen these pants in other sizes on eBay. Most of this stuff is going to be my size because that's my saves, but there's some shoes, some bags, that kind of stuff. And a lot of the Vintage Express stuff, they all see in different sizes. These pants are really cool. They remind me of something like Paloma wool would make. They have the embroidery with the little cutouts, which I've been seeing around more, and I feel like is a really cool detail that feels unique and really sweet. And I think they're like a stretch denim. They feel very like late 90s, 2000s. Really, really cool. I just like, I think they're so beautiful. Next, this studded belt. I went through a phase where I really liked that one Kate studded belt, but I didn't want to go buy like a dupe from somewhere that lots of other places were putting out. So I sleuthed on eBay. I found this really cool Calvin Klein one. Studs, big buckle, cool holes, like rectangular holes. I feel like you don't always see that on a belt. I like that the studs were matte. That felt a little bit different. It's wide, which the Kate belt is not. And for me, it would fit like a lower rise, which is what I wanted. And yeah, size 32. I've seen also more of these belts in other sizes. Okay, hi, I'm back. This is plugged in now. I'm hoping this records, and it might look kind of silly, but I want to keep showing you all of my cool favorites. My computer's now over here. If you see me looking in a different direction, that's why. This really cute Liz Claiborne zip cardigan with these nylon accents that I really like. I feel like they give it kind of a sporty vibe, also kind of an office vibe. Has the same nylon panel in the back. I think it's 100% cotton besides the nylon trims. And I just think it's really cool. Next, these little LL Bean mock toe boots. I think these are so cute. I feel like with all of the old school prep full-on revival we're seeing, I think like bean boots, like duck boots, bean boots, and these are not duck boots, bean boots, but, and these kinds of like classically preppy little leather shoes are gonna be coming back in full force for this fall. I think these are really cute. I think they'd be really sweet with like a little sundress, a skirt, even like jeans, just for like clomping around. They are $60, which is kind of pricey, but they look like they're in really great shape, and they're just so cute. I love the mock toe. I feel like also Ralph Lauren has some really cool old boots similar to these that you can find on eBay and Poshmark. Next, this little wool vest. I want a little wool vest really bad for transitioning into fall. I think they're so cute. This one has a little zip. It's black. I feel like I could wear this for work, visiting my family in Vermont. Like, it's just It's so good. It's adorable. It has little pockets, 100% wool. It's definitely warm, a good layer. And I don't know, I just love like imagine this little vest with like a brown, buttery soft 90s leather jacket on top for this fall. Incredible. It would be so good. You get the little peek of the black vest underneath. It's awesome. Next, this other studded belt. I should have put those in order, but I didn't. This one's really fun because all the studs are on top of each other. It's a little bit more like boho-y than Western, like the Cape belt was, but I really like the hammered little studs. It's closer in width to the Cape belt size because it's a little bit thinner. I like the silver a lot, and I just think it's cool. Next, another studded belt. Okay, I did group them. The first one was just out of line. Old Express, which we know I love, silver and gold studs, and this one black stud. I think maybe it's supposed to be trying to look like Versace or something with the faces, but I just think it's fun. Like, this feels very indie sleazy to me, but it's almost like bikery because it's black with the silver studs too, and it has a Western buckle. Just like a fun studded belt, good alternative. And then this vintage henna's little dress. Oh, also, I wanted to ask if people would be interested. I've been thinking about doing a video of how I thrift online or like find cool clothes online, mostly secondhand, all my tips, that kind of thing. Let me know if you guys would want to see that. And yeah, anyways, back to the dress. Really cool dress. It's like a lace print, which I think is kind of a cool evolution of the lace stuff we really liked like last summer. And I've been seeing a lot more like lace trim on things. So this just feels like kind of a unique way of doing lace in a slip dress that isn't as straightforward as just like a classic lace trim that feels very lingerie, or the full-on like lace see-through pieces that we've been seeing. Next is this really cool Vintage Express blouse that has these like pointed sleeves. It's again in that chiffon fabric, so it's probably kind of semi-sheer, and it's just so cool. Like, this reminds me so much of stuff that Paloma wool is doing right now. It has a high boat neck, 100% silk, you guys, 100% silk, and it's just really beautiful. I don't know how I'm the only person who has saved this on eBay, because again, this is like a little bit witchy, you know, with the pre-fall trend stuff that I've been talking about. So cute. Next, another little wool vest. This one's fun because it's half plaid, has this little plaid patch. This feels very like Ralph Lauren to me. The back is tweed, and I like that this one has a higher neck with the buttons. This feels a little bit more like country vibes, but I think it's really sweet. And yeah, I just love all the different textures, and it feels really unique. Next, another little vest. This one would probably be too big for me because it is a large. This is again more like country, but it has this really cool stitching along the neckline and the edging. I think it's really beautiful. This one is 100% wool, and the colorway is really, really good. This cream with the navy and then the red accents. And I just think this would be so, so cute for layering this fall time. Next up, this really fun Ralph Lauren polo jeans coat rubber bag. Again, just getting into like the old school preppy stuff. I think also this fall we're gonna be getting into like old school preppy / like countryside, like preppy countryside vibes. And this bag is very that. Like, this is what you bring on the sailboat if you own one, or what you bring to the countryside because it looks like it's waterproof, and so you don't have to worry about rain getting on it. You wear this with your little rubber boots and you're good to go on any kind of weather. Next, these wide leg linen pants I think are really cool. I like the color, I like the pleats. They're ultra, ultra high-waisted. And I think the thing that I have been realizing is I can get really back into a super high-waisted pant if it feels really intentionally high-waisted. Like, there's like a big band, like it's all the way up here. Like, you would feel comfortable wearing almost super cropped crop top. It just feels really intentionally very, very high-waisted as part of the design concept, not just to go along with the trend. These pants have that vibe to me because of the wide band up top and the double buttons. Next, cow hair bag. I want a cow hair bag so badly. I think they're so cool. I like the brown ones more. I like that this has a combo, and the thing that I've found with cow hair bags that I like is I want them to have a really kind of like structured or like sleek shape. So they're not going full like slouchy Western boho. They just have that little accent with the texture of the cow fur. This great sweater. I love Vintage Express. It's a classic. It's a nice little taupey color, 100% wool, high neck, just looks like really cozy, loose. This, I think, could just be such an easy piece to wear as it gets a little bit colder. And I'm talking about sweaters when it's 80 degrees out. So this is probably too early, but I'm just excited. Then this Liz Claiborne green big bag, because I cannot get over a big bag, and I have been so into green, like that paloma wool bag. I just like the shape of this. It's a little bit different than a lot of hobo bags, like with the whoop. And I think a green bag is just fun, especially a green like this. It can almost be used as a neutral, but adds a good layer of depth. Then this really cute little skirt. This reminds me of the stuff that like Cuckoo Intimates has been making, and I think even Paloma Wool has started doing some pointelle stuff. I don't think this is actually pointelle fabric, but I think the color is really cute with the edging. It just has that kind of vibe. I think it's more of like a jersey. I just think it's really cute. Like, again, a lot of these are just things I really like that I think are really sweet. Next, this shirt is so cool. I'm really conflicted about sharing it because I want it, but I don't want to pay as much as they're asking. So I'm hoping they're going to give me an offer maybe before this video goes live. We'll see. Sorry guys. This shirt is so cool. It's like a knit button up with these little like toggle and ball buttons. The details, the closure details, the closure details, I think are so good. I love that it's in a knit. I like how long it is, but that at the bottom it kind of opens up so you could play with what buttons you have done and like maybe layer different tanks or things underneath it. And this is one of those pieces that is like so simple but feels elevated because of the fabrication and the details, and I love that. Little knit polo, another one really sweet. I like that it has this little button detail on the bottom. It reminds me of things that James Street Co. have been putting out recently, and I just like the little white buttons, and I like a knit little collared shirt, I guess. This sweater, oh my god, I want this sweater so bad. I think this sweater looks like someone really cool would make it now, but it's vintage, Vintage Express. I'm telling you guys, this is really where it's at. It's a mohair blend. The texture on it is kind of crazy. It like looks like a sheep to me. Has the little shell buttons. The shape of it just seems really, really good. Again, this is one of those things. I'm the only person who liked this on eBay. How? It's so cute. How am I the only person who's found it? I just think this is really, really cute. And I feel like I'm just gonna say that about everything. I think this is really, really cute. Now for more weather appropriate pieces, these little green khaki shorts. I think Laini Ozark maybe styled a like green khaki mini skirt, and I thought it was so cute. And so when I saw these little green khaki shorts, I was like, this is kind of a similar vibe, but a little bit different. I like that it has the tie and the zipper pocket. It looks like it's made of almost like a hiking nylon, which I kind of love. And it just has like these really cute little simple details, little baby slit on the side that is really sweet. And I think I'm just really into like kind of an army or olive green for the end of the summer and going into fall. And these really check that box. Next, this is a really cool dress. Asymmetrical. It is reversible, so it's black on one side and it has this cool little skinny strap here and then the big one strap on the other side, and then it can be pink with a black strap, which I think is so fun. The tag is done really smart, so you can flip the tag in or out with these little threads depending on which way you want to wear it. Next, really cool beaded and silver necklace. This Silpada company on eBay, if you look up Silpada sterling silver, really, really cool jewelry, like bracelets, necklaces, just awesome. Next, Ralph Lauren silk asymmetrical skirt. Again, this feels like something Paloma Wool would do right now, you guys. It's tan, it almost is like suede vibes, but it's 100% silk, and it's just really beautiful. I feel like it'd be super flattering. Next, oh my gosh, okay, these shoes, I love these shoes. Allison Bornstein, I don't know how to pronounce it, did a reel talking about finding alternatives for trendy pieces, and she talked about these shoes, and I've become fixated on them, which I think was the opposite of the point of what she was talking about. But I think they're so beautiful. They are really expensive. They're these studded leather mules, and they have like a mesh vibe because they're netted. So you get like a mesh shoe and a studded shoe in one. Now we're gonna get into the real stuff I want. These are gonna be a little more pricey, but some of them are still really good deals. This Himaguas little hooded sweater I think is adorable. I like the ribbing like around the waist and like the shaping there. I want this so bad. I really wanted like a little fitted hooded shirt or dress or something since I saw the Paloma Wool mauve dress, And I feel like this little knitted hoodie is one I could get away with. Like, I think I could get away with wearing this to work with trousers, and it would be like really cute and cool and like a little bit sporty. Next up, these Jill Sander mules. Again, these are kind of expensive, but they are really, really cute. They're like this dark brown, almost burgundy color. These are kind of like a glove shoe. I just think they're so beautiful. Like, I don't know why, they're so simple. Like, I look at the side profile and I'm like, these are so simple, but I am obsessed with them. I've been thinking about them for weeks. They're expensive, so I haven't bit the bullet, but also they're like a little bit worn on the bottoms, and I think that would be really hard to repair because they're like this gummy kind of bottom. But I love these shoes. Next, these are another option for like the trouser, black, loose, comfy pant. These are originally from the brand Dish, but they're only $32 right now, $31.50. Easy trousers to wear for work, life, whatever, and these are definitely the most affordable of the black easy pants that I've talked about so far. Another option for the black pants, these are from Vince, $60. They are polyester, which is kind of a bummer, but I like the look of them a lot. They have like a little suiting pocket on the back that I think is really sweet. I like the drawstring waist, and I feel like you could definitely get away with dressing these up for the office, which I'm all about. Now, last thing from the RealReal is this really beautiful Reformation silk little like milkmaid bustier top with the tie straps. I just think this is so, so beautiful. And I feel like it would be so flattering. The color is incredible. I think this is just a really, really beautiful top. Next, these little glove flats that are vintage Joan and David. I just like the brown suede, and I really want a little glove flat. So these are sweet, 10 bucks and 38.5. I found with some of their shoes, I like to size up like half a size so that I can add arch supports in for one extra arch support and also just extra cushioning when I'm wearing them. Next, this Coccinelle bag. I love, and I have had my eye on this bag. This is something else that's almost been a year, and I just haven't bit the bullet. I think the color of it's really fun. You guys may have noticed that I want to add a bigger green bag to my collection. It's almost like a really organic version of a bowler bag slash tote. I like that the straps are kind of disconnected and the seams are almost inside out. It's very slouchy, but feels almost like sculptural, and I just think the color is awesome. Then this, more vintage hennes, denim little skirt, maxi skirt. I feel like this would just be such an easy piece to style all year round. It's longer, so you can wear it in the winter with tights really easily, or wear it in the summer now because it's like a super thin, lightweight chambray denim kind of material. Now these Franco Sarto heels are so cool, and I am really tempted to get them. I like how sculptural they feel. They have that very kind of sculptural, organic little kitten heel, but even the like toe shape and upper has a really similar vibe, and I'm just really into that. They remind me of something like St. Agni or honestly By Far would put out. Next, more Franco Sarto. So Franco Sarto is a brand that I really like their vintage kitten heels. I don't like their newer stuff as much because I don't think the quality is as great, and a lot of it is pleather now. But their vintage leather shoes are so cute, and I've had good luck with them being pretty comfortable. So I love these little nude kitten heels with the toe strap and the crossover. I think they're really sweet. These have, again, kind of an interesting like heel shape and toe shape, but I just think these are really sweet. Next, another pair of little organic heel Franco Sarto shoes. I love this like medallion bead as kind of the centerpiece. This reminds me of this like red stone necklace that I've been seeing all over the place. And I just think it's a fun way to bring a stone like that into an outfit, and feels kind of unconventional to have it in the shoe instead of like a metal hardware piece. These definitely feel very like boho chic to me, or indie sleaze, or whatever we want to call it nowadays. So that is everything that was on my wish list for almost fall / end of summer. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, like it, tell me what your favorite pieces were. If you bought any of these pieces, let me know how you're gonna style them. What are the pieces on your wish list for this transition time / end of summer? If you haven't subscribed yet, like, come on, I want to see you guys, like, come back. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.